Part 11 of Folk Truths Good Talk. Welcome back to Part 11 of Folk Truths Good Talk. I hope that you've been enjoying my latest romance suspense novel. When I began video blogging my book, I wasn't for sure if it was a good idea or not. However, I have really enjoyed sharing it with you. I didn't know if anyone had ever shared their books like this, but hey, I'm a little out there sometimes, so I'm going for it. I hope that you will continue to go along for the ride. Today we begin in Chapter 6, A Gift of Hope. When Amelia left her dad, she went straight to the closest office supply store and bought her dad the biggest, thickest journals that she could find and many pencils, erasers, and sharpeners. She prayed as she paid for them that the Lord would help her dad fill each page with memories of his life that he so desperately needed to remember. She also went home, got her camera, and took a picture of the old oak tree. Amelia hoped that seeing this old friend would help jar her daddy's memory. She was determined to do anything to help her parents come home. After she had taken the picture, she had it blown up to poster size and framed, so that her dad, once again, could see his old friend anytime he wanted to. When Amelia returned back to Glenview with gifts in hand, she first went into her mother's room to show her what she had gotten for her dad. When she had shared with her mother, there was a knock on Helen's door. It was her physical therapist and her doctor. "Mrs. Tyler, we have great news," the doctor said with a huge smile on his face. "We feel that your therapy has been a huge success and that you're ready to go home in a few weeks. We can continue to give you physical therapy in your home." "What about Henry?" Helen asked immediately. "Well, now, Mrs. Tyler, Mr. Tyler's condition is something different altogether than yours. As we both know, his is not a physical problem as much as it is, well, you know, ma'am, what I'm trying to say." "Yes, I know what you're trying to say," Helen repeated, with absolutely no joy over the fact that she was on her way out of Glenview. When her visitors left, she and Amelia looked at each other with much concern. "Well, out with it, Mama. I already know what you're thinking. I think so, too. Henry will not stay in this place without me. If he has to, he'll dry up and die, and I will not allow that to happen," Helen said with a heartbreak in her voice. "I won't either, Mama. We'll work it out somehow. Don't worry," Amelia consoled, but she, too, was very concerned and did not really have a viable solution. "Don't worry, Mama. We'll come up with something. Who knows? Maybe this will be what Daddy needs. He followed you in here. Maybe he'll come to himself and follow you right back out. Mama, it's great that you're doing so well. We need to rejoice about you." "I suppose so," Helen agreed, but still she was not going to leave Henry in Glenview by himself. "Come on, dear, let's go give your father his gifts. I know that he will be excited about them." "When do we let him know about you, Mama?" "He needs to know that you're doing well, doesn't he? He already knows that I'm much better. Now we have to work on him. Just tell me what and when, Mom, and I'll do whatever you say. Nobody knows Daddy like you do. Mom, he was so much better this morning when I talked with him. He was like his old self. This is why I bought him all of this stuff. Do you know he's writing down what he remembers so that he won't forget it again? You've done good, Amelia. Let's go see him." When Helen and Amelia knocked on Henry's door, they could hear Henry talking with someone. However, once entering the room, neither of them saw anybody. "Who was you talking to, Henry?" Helen questioned. "Oh, I was just chatting with an old friend," Henry replied, once again with that mischievous grin upon his face. Thank you once again for reading along or tuning in today. If you've enjoyed this video blog and would like to hear more of the story of If Folk Truths Could Talk, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube videos listed under Christine Gillum Hornback, or visit my blogs each week, as all of my videos and blogs are archived. If you are interested in this book as well as my others, please visit my Amazon author page listed as Christine Gillum Hornback. I have included the links.